So in today's video, I'm going to be going over how to make a triple piston extender. What a triple piston extender does is, as in the name, it'll push this block 3 blocks in distance. So it's 1, 2, 3. As you see when we press the button. So, it just pushed it 3 blocks and then it can pull it 3 back. I'll be going over some uses, how to make it, and kind of what each part does, because it's always easier to remember how to make something when you know what each part is doing. So, to start off, you need the button. It has to be a stone button, I think, just because of the pulse length it has. So that's just where it'll be. If you want to like make an extended button, you need to do some sort of like magic to make it. I think, I forgot, is it just 3 ticks maybe? I don't know. And then, you know, you put your repeater there, get the observer. The observer sees what the repeater does, and will power it through to this repeater. This repeater has to be set to, what is that, a 3-tick length? Whatever the full one is. Then you'll need to put another observer on top of it, and a block on top of that. Just that way the power can kind of, you know, get through and power whatever's next to it. You'll need your 3 pistons, along with a block on top of it. And so, pretty much all this will do is I think it'll power this one a second time, while pulling it back, in order to... when it pulled it again, just to make sure that it could pull the top of it. So that's what this block's for. So, after that, you'll want to put this here. This will just observe, you know, the bottom piston, see when it triggers. And then you'll need this tower. You need to make sure this top observer is facing kind of away, kind of like that direction, just so that it gets powered back into this block, or this block, I forgot. And then this one needs to be facing, and this one needs to be facing this one. So, this is what is also known as a tileable redstone, like, contraption. So what tileable means is that it can kind of go like right next to another one of itself, and it'll work perfectly fine. So if I just build this quickly. So they're right next to each other, and they both function separately. They don't interfere with each other whatsoever. I could trigger both of them at once. Work perfectly fine. So, now that we got the building part out of the way, we can move on to uses that this triple piston extender has. So the first one, which is one I like, is like pretty much a drop-down door. So you use any type of gravity-affected block, like I'm using gray concrete here, and it'll push it up, and it'll stay there, because, oh yeah, you do need the block underneath it. You need a solid block at the bottom, so it doesn't fall through afterwards. Then you just click it again, and it pulls it back in. So it'll just be 3 high, with a solid at the bottom, and then the solid's flush with the ground, and the third one's flush with the ground. Another use, if you ignore this really long chain, is a secret base out. Because the triple piston extender is 3 blocks, when it drops you down, you do have space to walk clean out of it. I've used both of these uses quite a few times, and they are very nice to have and use. And, I guess that's the end of the video. I mean, I expected that to be a little longer if I was going to be honest, but yeah, that was all there was to it.